kilometres from the Polish border lies this, the magnificent steel ring circuit here on the very eastern edge of the Czech Republic. This is round 2 of this year's European Championships after a fantastic season opener in beautiful Bavaria, the Wackersdorf circuit in the south of Germany. 184 drivers from not only the European continent but all around the world have arrived here at the magnificent world-class steel ring circuit to race under slightly grey skies here this morning. So settle in as we bring you all the action from round 2, the 2025 Rotax MAX Euro Trophy. Just 2 kilometres from the border with Poland in the steel city of Trinec. This is the steel ring. This is round 2 of the 2025 Rotax MAX Challenge Euro Trophy. We race. Patrik Gonica darts to the inside, trying to get the run. Bendežavo into second place from Michael Rosina, but it's the Czech who leads here in the Czech Republic. Jakub Bezel, the Wackersdorf race winner, the local hope, from pole position, P1 in the early stages of the DD2 final. Michael Rosina, who led the early stages of the pre-final this morning, fights back down the inside, retakes P3, back from the Brit. Aggression from the Italian. Len Nys, the Belgian that we spoke about just a few moments ago, he's on the charge. Len Nys, P5 in the Czech Republic, ahead of Sam Nopies. Great start from the Dutchman, he's behind the Belgian. As Vilkans on the inside of Ellswood runs him wide, and he says, have some grass, mate. The Latvian puts Will Ellswood off the road. Aggression here in the early stages of the final. Jakub Bezel on your screen is over 3 seconds ahead. Bendežavo defends, Len Nys around the outside. Down through the chicane. Straight lines the ripple strip. Defends does Bendežavo. In the Birolard, Michael trying to find a way by, needs to attack because the Belgian's on the charge. Len Nys drives on by. Superb from the Belgian. Up into P3, onto the podium. Wants to get back up onto the podium as well. The British Kart Masters Grand Prix champion has Len up the inside of the Hungarian P2, rights the ripple strip. Grip from the Czech Republic here in the rain, here in the Czech Republic. Vilkans puts the Sodi kart on through. Michael Rosina. Rosina is back in third place. A sedate, a calm pre-final this morning in the rain. Boy, has it come alive here this afternoon. Michael Rosina, Igas Vilkans sends it and climbs back up onto the podium. Michael down the inside, Rosina sends it, tries to defend, puts the kart in the middle of the circuit. The Kraft Motorsport driver, he started from pole position. He'll take the lead of the series into Genk in Belgium. He rounds the final corner. The homeboy wins at home. Checkmate! Jakub Bezel from the Czech Republic wins here in the Czech Republic. He takes round 2 of the European Championship here at the Steel Ring in Trinec. Glenn Nye's second. Will Ellswood makes it a Kraft Motorsport 1-3 in the rain here this afternoon. Nicolas Picot crosses the line there. He's the first Masters driver home in 12th place. Drivers on the grid. You look at Tom Reed, who starts out at grid through. Emerson, grid 3 I should say. Emerson and Leo just ahead. We race! Living's down into turn 1 over the ripple strip. Emerson takes the lead. Living's back to second place. Tom launches up to third, launches up to second. Reed tries to take the lead. He's gone through to second place. Riley races up behind Alfie, dives down the inside and just sends it. Riley races up on by, and now he makes up third place, a podium position. Sector from Emerson as Riley tries to line up Tom. Dives down the inside. Riley Moreau goes through to position 2. Now sets off after the race leader. The leading trio pulling away. That's Lucien Smith in the background. Tries to get traction. Perfect drive. Emerson's rattled, glances back over his shoulder. Here comes Riley. Last lap board next time round. Tries the outside. He's centimetres away, dives down the inside. Riley races on by. He goes P1. Last lap, the Czech Euro Cup. Watch the response from Emerson Mac. Sends it over the ripple strip. Watch him duck to the inside. It is on the final lap between the two Brits. Macandrew dives back down the inside. He retakes position 1. Riley, the fastest qualifier in the dry, trying to fight back. The exit tries to put it in the middle of the circuit. Does not use the ripple strip. Riley races up the inside. Turns in. He's gone P1. Emerson down the inside says, not in my house. Riley races around the outside. Watch Tom in the background. Reed is coming fast. The checkered flag is about to wave. They touch. It will be a British victory. They race across the line. Emerson wins. Wow. And wow again. Junior final, the carts are on the grid, which is still saturated here in the Czech Republic. Slightly dark conditions here, a grey day in stark contrast to qualifying in beautiful sunshine. We race. Jacob's not happy, and immediately his Georgian teammates gone through to take the lead.
follows him on through. It's still Dan Holland racing 1, 2 and 3, but the pole sitter JA is back to P3. Great start from Archie Lovett, who's trying to go around Boas Maximov as they race down the hill for the first time. Lovett on the charge. And then the series final at the foot of what is an increasingly active volcano, Mount Vesuvius, as we see the move down the inside. Denham goes on through. That changes the point score in the championship. Still Dan Holland racing 1, 2, 3. Kobakhidze fights back down the inside. Almost runs back into the Scotsman, who's trying to take his second victory in a row. Ashcroft watches, waits, tucks back inside. Kobakhidze looks right, looks left. They are teammates, but they're fighting as though they're from a different planet. Certainly not the case in the wet. Turn the steering wheel to the right, the car just speed straight ahead, waited to gain traction, and then power slid up the hill for the first time. Jacob Ashcroft losing time to his teammates. Here comes the attack from Mate Kobakhidze, fastest on circuit. Down the inside. Kobakhidze goes through to take the race lead. Mate Kobakhidze scares us for a moment. He's got this under control. The checkered flag is about to wave. The boy from Georgia, Mate Kobakhidze, takes victory. It's a Dan Holland Racing 1, 2 and 3. Second in last year's European Championship, second on the grid. You look at Sean Butcher to the left of your screen. To the right, Macauley Bishop. The Senior Max final. We race. Tees van Wyk slams it up the inside, but Butcher responds. Macauley Bishop with a perfect start from pole position. And the Dan Holland Racing driver leads them up the hill for the first time. Van Wyk in 369. Dan Holland Racing first and third. Sean Butcher for KR Sport in second place. This is his teammate who's got the race lead. Tees van Wyk on the back of Sean Butcher. We are about to start lap 5 as the Dutchman lines up the Australian, who resembles Evel Knievel there for a moment. Just straight lines, ramps over the ripple strip, gets the run, tries the wide line. Watch him cut back in. Dominated at Wackersdorf up until the final where he finished third. He briefly takes the lead. Now he runs off the road. Tees van Wyk tries to take both his teammate and Sean Butcher, who had half a lap in the lead. Softest possible setup on the Lando Norris karts. And Sean Butcher sends it down the inside. race distance of the Senior Max final. The rain continuing to pour here. Lewis now up into P8 from grid 13. Garrity takes third place. He now has to defend from the second Australian, Aman Hamilton. Hamilton sends it down the inside before the yellow flag was waving. Butcher down the inside, Butcher over the grass, Butcher into the back of Bishop. They touch. Bishop unimpressed. Hamilton gauges the distance back to Nelson and Van Wyk. Three-quarters from home. Here comes the attack. He won't do it. That checkered flag is about to wave. Mac B wins. What a race. Bishop takes victory from Butcher. Kian Garrity home in third place. Macauley Bishop.
The checkered flag falls here in the Czech Republic, and with that we reach the halfway point of the championship. From here we go to the home of champions, the famous circuit of Genk in Belgium for round 3 of the series. Thanks for watching, we'll see you then.